What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new GTA Online video. And just a little disclaimer, I am sick right now, so yeah, sorry if the quality is not super great on my voice. But yeah, welcome to a brand new video, and in this video I'll be going over the Cayo Perico DLC and seeing if it was good back then, and how it would be now if it was released today. So yeah, let's get straight into it. We obviously got the heist, which is still probably the best heist in the game to this day. And even though it has been nerfed into the ground multiple times, but with friends you can still make a solid $2 million per heist if you have a duo with you, or if you even have a trio you can make more, or like a squad. And it also introduced us to two very iconic GTA characters, those being Pavel and El Rubio. But yeah, so and there's also multiple targets you could get, like the tequila, ruby necklace, barabons, and pink diamond, and then the ultra rare Panther statue, but that's only in the game like 1 week a year. But yeah, so for the money I would definitely say that is a very good heist in the game. Now let's get into the vehicle side of the DLC. This DLC also brought along a ton of brand new vehicles, and some notable ones are the Kasadka, which this is where we start the heist, and also you can store the Sparrow in, and you can also have guided missiles, which are actually pretty fun to use. I would probably recommend them, but I'd probably wait till they're on sale. And then another notable one, we got the BF Weevil, which was the fastest car on old gen. I don't know if it still is. I don't play on old gen, so I'm not 100% sure. And then we got, I don't know why I included this one on the list, but we got the Kraken Avisa, which is a submarine. Just do not buy this. It is not good whatsoever. Then we got the Pegasi Toreador, or Toreador, whatever you want to call it. It is easily one of the best weaponized vehicles in the game. In my opinion, it is the best, but yeah, some people do like other ones like the Deluxo, but me personally, my favorite is the Toreador. And then next, we got the Gradi Itali RSX, which is just kind of like a basic supercar, but still a supercar nonetheless. And then no other vehicles of note really came out during this DLC. It feels like most of it was just like filler cars. Like there's like a few military vehicles. I believe the Vapid Slam truck, like the tow truck, came out during this time. And as well as like a few boats, and I think like the Flying Dorito came out, which is like the big flying jet thing, obviously. And yeah, now let's get into the new weapons that came out. Weapons that came out are the military rifle, which is still a very decent AR to this day. The combat shotgun, which I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really used, but I'm sure it can't be too terrible. And then we got the Perico pistol, which I believe is a one-tap pistol, but you really gotta hit your shots with that, or else you're not gonna kill your opponent. But if you're like PvP, if you're doing like a mission with it, then you should be just fine. And yeah, all weapons in this DLC were pretty decent. I mean, I don't think there's anything too crazy and anything too bad or terrible. And yeah, now let's get into the actual overall and what I think of this DLC. I give the heist a 10 out of 10. And that obviously comes from how solo you can make like $1.5 million within a span of like 45 minutes, which is very good for GTA Online. And this is probably, in my opinion, this is the second best DLC of all time in GTA. And I will probably cover my favorite next video or sometime soon. But now for vehicles, I give this DLC an 8 out of 10. I wish there's maybe another supercar added, but like I said previously, it does feel like most of the vehicles are just like filler. But yeah, other than like the Toreador, Weevil, and RSX, this DLC wasn't that great. And I did forget to mention the Sparrow was also added, but I did kind of mention that with the Kasadka. But the Sparrow is one of the best helicopters because it can spawn in right next to you, and it did also previously get a buff. Now the missiles aren't the best on it, but it's still a pretty good helicopter. Now, would this DLC be good today? I would say definitely yes, compared to the Agents of Sabotage. because we didn't even get like really any weaponized vehicles. Now I know there is stuff coming out like the new plane and the new helicopter, but that's obviously not released yet, so we can't really judge that yet. But for what we got day one, definitely not the best. But money making is okay in the Agents of Sabotage. Like, not the best, but definitely not terrible. And yeah, so I would say this DLC is definitely one of the best of all time, and would still hold up today. And yeah, so anyways, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, if you want any other DLCs that you want me to cover, let me know, and I will cover them shortly, within probably the next 2 weeks. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.